This is Charlie McBride,
Kevin Crawley,
and I'm Chris Bell with Perceived, and you're listening to The Loud Spot with Sebastian.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot! That's right, you're listening to the almighty Hot Zone! Doing the intro to the Loud Spot podcast! You goddamn right! We're doing intros for podcasts now! And if you don't like it, you can suck the entire circumference of my... Wayne Gretzky with the squeals and the drops! P1E goes hard till it pops! Cannonball, don't trust a cop! Johnny Spotswood just don't know when to stop! Yeah, and if you don't like it, you better take your ass up to the snooty box, cause this is the Loud Spot! Okay, see you later.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosby, right out of Oklahoma City. I got an awesome band. Perceived is in, not my house, but their own house somewhere else. And they're from Dallas. What's up, guys?
What's up, man? Hey.
So, we were talking earlier, and you guys are from Dallas. I'm in Oklahoma, not that far from each other.
Oh man, it ain't. It really isn't that far.
Right around the corner.
I think Chris Bell put a post about your last I don't know if it was your last concert or one of your last concerts in October. I almost jumped in my car and I was like, I'm going to go to Dallas, babe. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to get a hotel. I wanted to do it to introduce myself to you guys, you know?
Cool, man. You should have come on down.
Yeah, it was actually a really good show. It turned out great. There was a lot of people there. We were really surprised.
So is Dallas still pretty open as far as concerts go?
It
Yeah.
was. I think they just closed bars back down and reduced capacity again because of the recent cases, I guess.
Yeah. But we got a lot of venues that are like restaurants / bars, and they're kind of using that loophole to still keep things rocking.
To get you guys in. I work for a law firm that's based in Dallas. And I had to go to Garland for 2 weeks to train for a management position. And I went down there and I trained and I went to the bowling alley. Texas Roadhouse was open. The bars were closed. This was back in July. But I lived in Fort Worth. My favorite restaurant in the Dallas-Fort Worth area is Papacitos.
Oh, yes.
Good stuff.
So they got Papacitos, Papados, and Papas.
Yeah.
The burger place. Dude, how fucking good is that place for real?
They're all good.
What other podcaster asked you about Papados?
Nobody.
None.
Fucking right, and don't forget that shit. So, you guys have been on a lot of podcasts, I think. I guess, is there a lot of people hitting you guys up to be on podcasts?
We've had a few. It's been definitely interesting. I know it's a mix between actual live where you see us and then the kind that are on the radio where you just hear us.
Yeah, you know what? And I'll probably do a little video of this at some point. I think I will. I don't know when I'll do it, but I'll find a cool subject and I'll hit the record button. I'll put that on Facebook. So how long have you guys been a band for?
We formed in May of 2018. Me and Charlie's been jamming since high school, so 20 plus years, and we've been jamming with Kevin for 10 plus years. So it's just kind of finally came back around. Story kind of happened. Me and Kevin got sober and needed a hobby mainly. We needed something to do, so we called it Charlie and we started jamming. Just got together to have some fun, and that's how it all started. We just started playing, started writing, picked up some old songs that we worked on back in the day, which is some of the ones on the EP. And we finished those with Kevin, and we just kind of been writing and continuing from there. And it's kind of grown into what it is now. We're just still having fun with it.
Well, don't judge me for drinking a beer then.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah, I quit drinking for me. I don't judge nobody.
Health
Do your thing.
Health reasons, never quit.
So I thought you guys started in 2018 because I went back and looked at Facebook to look at some of your videos, and I saw the song "Living Hell" on Facebook, but that was in 2018. You guys played it like an acoustic type show or something like that.
That was our very first performance ever at a Halloween show.
Yeah, it was a little Halloween party.
A little Halloween party.
That's the very first time we played in front of anybody.
Yeah, it was
our family.
It was October 28th. I think I literally I didn't come prepared. I literally just looked at that. like 5 minutes before I called you guys. So,
Cool. It's pretty raw.
but I did see that there was some Halloween makeup on, and so I figured it was October 28th, probably a Halloween show. So why did it take 2 years to? You guys obviously had that song written a long time ago to finally just come out with it in 2020.
Oh man, we started tracking the album. Pre-production began January of 2019 for this EP, and the guy we were recording with, his wife passed away due to cancer through the recording process. So there was a big pause and a lot of waiting, But we weren't in no hurry. We were still writing new stuff. We've been working on new music the whole time.
Is that
and that's why it kind of took a while to get out. It was just a slow process of getting everything finished because we didn't want to just say, "Oh, dude, we're going to go with someone else." We didn't. We were going to stick with this the whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And I'm
awesome.
very happy with the way it turned out.
Yeah, dude, it turned out so good. So, is this one of the songs you wrote a long time ago, or is this one you wrote in 2018?
This is actually a riff Charlie came up with 20 years ago. It wasn't finished. The middle part is kind of the new part, but everything else was the old stuff. And yeah, we just kind of finished it up, getting in the room and jamming.
Yeah, that's basically how it came together. Yeah.
I want to play Living Hell right now. This song is, I love this song. This song fucking jams, man. I love
Cool.
it.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to talk about the unboxing that you recently did. That's also on your Facebook video.
Uh-oh.
Let's do it right now. This is Perceived. This song is called Living Hell. Let's go.
Can't believe this road that I have tried to find. No light to see or show, I have to walk it blind. The voice I hear, it slowly grows inside my mind. 'Cause I can't stop this madness till the end of time. Well, nobody's waiting for you. Nobody's waiting for you. I can't deceive the voice, the soul divine. No matter what I say or do, I have to die. So do you pray for saving when you realize that you can't stop this madness till the end of time? Well, nobody's waiting for you. Nobody's waiting for you. This life's a living hell. This life's a living hell. This life's a living hell. This life's a living The voice I hear, it slowly grows inside my mind. 'Cause I can't stop this madness till the end of time. Well, nobody's waiting for you.
Yep, I really like. I love the guitar. I love the drums on that song. I love the beat. I love the vocals. It's hard to believe you guys are just a 3-piece band pulling out a sound like that, because that sounds like a fucking 4 or 5 piece like hard rock group, you know?
Hell yeah! Thank you, man.
Oh man, appreciate it.
That was the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have the sound. You guys have like a metal sound, but with the vocalist definitely goes more hard rock than metal, and I think it has that radio appeal.
Oh, awesome! That's always a plus, or it used to be. I mean, some people strive to not be on radio again.
Yeah, I know. That's what I do. I strive to not be on the radio. If you hear any of my songs, you'll know that. It's like, no, this is horrible. It's.
Well, I mean, but what is radio now? I mean, they play the top 10, top 20, and that's it. I mean, who even gets played on the radio? New bands anymore?
You know, I listen to Octane a lot. And honestly, a lot of this shit's starting to sound the same. It's like this band sounds just like that band. It sounds like this band. And you have all these bands that they have that there's like a new metal sound that's kind of recently I guess just exploded. And unless you're a band like Seven Dust or Deftones that's coming out with a new song, if you're a newer band, you sound just like all those other bands that they're playing. I think it's kind of stupid. Like, I think music and songs have lost a lot of its originality because of the music scene and the industry itself.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with how people are writing music nowadays too. Of, back in the day, you had to get in the room together and jam it out, and that's kind of the philosophy that we still follow. A lot of bands are, just press and record on a computer and recording riffs and sending it to each other and piecing songs together that way.
Yep. And then the drums aren't even real drums half the time. They're automated that the drummer just has to learn. Chris, I can tell this bothers you. I'm a drummer. You see that? You see that painting right there?
Yes, sir.
That's me, and I'm a drummer. And so that's a photo of me. There's actually close up of the tattoos. I know you can't see it on here, but it's me. And Chris, I'll tell you one thing. You're one hell of a promoter for the band. You must have sent me 6 or 7 emails about playing your band on the podcast, but I could tell you didn't realize that you were just sending it over and over again. But you know what? You don't have to realize that. You're pushing your shit out there, brother, and that's what you have to do.
Good job.
Yeah, I mean that's all you can do. I mean, once a band has an album or anything to push, they should push it. Send it to everybody. I mean, the worst thing somebody's going to do is trash it, not look at it, and you never know who might come across it and actually dig what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
A lot of bands think that, they do all the work, they go in the studio, they record it, and they put out a CD, and then they're like, all right, I'm just going to wait for it to make me famous. And that's not how it works.
I was talking with someone, I don't remember who it was, but it wasn't that long ago, and I was saying, you got to really promote yourself, and they were like, we don't really want to bother people, and they can hear us and find us. I'm like, dude, and I'm an entrepreneur, okay? I am an entrepreneur, like, big time. I've had businesses and all kinds of shit. I fucking push my shit everywhere. I share my shit everywhere. And, I'll share, like, I work with Kick Rocks Entertainment, and she'll share my post sometimes like 67 fucking times. And I'm like, she's like, hope that's okay. I'm like, fucking get it out there. Push it. Because the more you push it, the more people are gonna listen to you. And I do want to say, before I talk about the album artwork on this, I also want to say that when we started this podcast, before we started it, we're like, yeah, we know the routine. You're just going to, fill the song in later. And I'm like, no, I fucking listen to that shit. You know why, though? I think it keeps authenticity. It keeps, when you're I could have heard the song, maybe taking some notes down, but actually listening to it and then talking about it after I just fucking heard it is so much better. I think so.
Right on.
Yeah, then you get the fresh opinion right there, right off the top.